gotta. Hey. That was. I don't know how that happened. Somehow I had managed to unplug my microphone. Good on me. So, yes, hello. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hope you've had a good day so far. Let us just. Persona 3. Launch that up. Oh, alright. Oh. I do not know how today is gonna go. Because realistically, I want to try and just stay in Tartarus as long as possible. And I don't know how well that's going to go for me. Because I will be honest, much like it was for Persona 5 Royale, the grinding aspect of the game was probably the most uninteresting part for me to stream. It wasn't so bad if, like, I wanted to watch something and I would just be willing to grind while watching it. But we can't do that while I stream unless I start up, like, some really absurd discussion. And the only thing I really want to talk about I would consider too recent and spoilery, because I want to talk about the new Honkai Star Rail update, because I spent far too much time last night playing it. I finished the main quest. I started the event this morning. That was a very long quest. I basically, from when it released to when I ended up going to bed outside of a few breaks, did not stop. And I ended up going to bed not too far off midnight, and the update dropped at like 2 p.m. So take that as you will. Took me like 9-10 hours to play through the story. And I was skipping around a little bit, admittedly. Because it was just some dialogue that was very clearly unnecessary, as well as I can read faster than they can say, so thank watching too much anime with subtitles for that. Okay. Our SP is pretty low. How much SP stuff do I have to work with? Soul drops are terrible. Snuff Soul's better. That's fair. It's precious eggs. We've only got 2 of those. Okay. So we probably just need to start pulling back on how much we use SP. But it's really hard to say that for the MC specifically. This is kind of why I want to get a another Mage's Mark. Because, like, that would just be good. Ooh, that's a question. Do we think it's obtainable via... Is there an execution method for it?
I shall be waiting. Are you accepting a request? Very well.
Okay, so that was what it was. Alright, let's go into the Velvet Room. I will openly admit, this is the thing where I might end up looking up some guides online. Just because this is where it starts getting just so trial and error, like that we will be here for millennia.
Marvelous.
You should be able to battle more efficiently and exquisitely with your multiple personas. As you acquire more personas to fill the compendium, you'll open your mind to new battle stratagems.
Very well then.
I shall inform you when more combinations are available in the Persona Compendium. Fusion Spell is a special 3G technique to bend that comes from obtaining certain personas. Fusion spells can be acquired by registering certain personas in the compendium. Wait, so I only need to register them? I don't need to have them on me. Once these conditions are met in the Velvet Room, we'll inform you of your new fusion spell that you can use.
How may I assist you?
Okay.
Please take a look.
So how much? We've only got like 8%. Okay, that's kind of rough.
Does that persona catch your eye?
Okay.
Registering personas?
I, too, have a purpose to serve. Well then, shall we take a look?
Cat wants a wet lap again, but I already have a cat and I kind of don't want to pull up with this bullshit. Alright, one cat off, another cat on.
Seeing what
I really should set up like the heater or something at some point. So all of these are unregistered. I'd prefer not to use the principality.
You need to consider. It is a special persona you desire, is it not?
I think the reason I can't do these is because I'm not at level.
Accept your ability. Which will you choose?
Okay. So it doesn't look like there's item summoning. Or at least it's not available to me at this stage. So I'm gonna be naughty and look up some stuff quickly for compendium related things. Da, 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 da. Okay. And then we do a fusion calculator. Da, 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 da. Okay, sorry, just looking through. Organized by name, so I can find. There. It's a level 89. Okay, well that's not happening. Oh no, that's not what I want. This. Go back. Let's have a little look-see. I'm not having two cats on my lap today, cat. It's just not a good idea. Um... Wow, these websites are just not loading very well for me, are they? Good lord. I hate that I'm having to scroll through fucking Reddit as well. Honestly, from what I'm seeing, I'm probably fine with personas for now. Like, it's how it probably is gonna be. I should probably just do some,
Is overriding acceptable?
Yes.
I've completed registration. Now then, let's begin.
Well then, shall we
With
take a
that
look?
done, I'm gonna just start doing this, like, hyper-aggressively.
What do you wish to inherit?
It seems no new powers have been. Well then, shall we begin?
I don't know if I've seen this animation. Oh, you're an asshole, cat. Just because I won't let you on my lab, you'll pull on the fucking side of the box. Oh, these cats, man. I guess, yeah, again, it's winter time. What should I expect? I'm gonna actually see if I can set up the heater. Give me a second. Alright, give that a bit of time. No, you're not taking my fucking chair away from me, cat. Ah, these buggers, I swear. Occasionally a newly created persona will come bearing an item. This item can be obtained by raising the item bearing persona to a predetermined level. You can check the obtainable item under the persona status. Oh, okay, so that's what that is. I've always wondered.
You can't control this one yet.
Okay, so yeah, there is level caps.
Is this acceptable? Is this acceptable?
Sure.
Please choose what skills to inherit.
It seems no new powers. Well, well, well.
Alright. Just fuse around for a bit, see what we get. I love how it's just straight up like an assassination attempt. Gotta love it. Man's shooting us in the head. It's great.
Is this acceptable? Is this acceptable? This persona, yes? This persona, yes?
Okay.
This one is somewhat beneath you.
Wow. I mean, don't even make it that obvious.
This persona is powerful.
Oh god, it's this one again.
This is your progress so far.
So from that I managed to get one. Woohoo.
Browse to your heart's content.
Okay.
Very well.
Let's leave for the moment and have a look over these new personas and kind of play around with it all. Get an idea going for it all. Oh, what did
Good
I...
day.
What request have I come for? Create a persona that's level 23 or
Let's hear
above.
the
Oh, okay.
results.
Don't know what that is. The acquisition of the sugar key, you can now fuse King Frost, the Monarch of Snow. Okay. Have a persona with their skill Torrent Shot in your possession and report to Elizabeth. Okay. That's interesting.
Very well.
Because this thing I believe I can spend... Yeah, and I think this refreshes me. But I kinda don't want to spend that many Twilight Fragments. Again, I want to get gear. We just don't really have it at the moment. Again, it's one of those, like, Persona 5 Royale gave us opportunities to increase our max SP pretty effectively across the board. This hasn't had an opportunity to give me something like that yet. And we also don't have like an OP carry persona with us. That's not quite what I wanted to do. So you are pretty solid, honestly. But you're all debuffing, right? Charm, Charm Boost, Rage, Fear, medium chance. So this is gonna be charm based, dude, for now. We do want to level him to 24. I'm sure there's an evolution for Orpheus at some point, right? Because there's no way that like this is all we have. Soul Sea Driblet. Okay. Yeah, let's just resume. Because we need to keep going because there's 2 people to save as well. So we've got to do that soon. The map hasn't loaded yet.
It's our chance to go first. 2 enemies. You can take them.
I'm going to see how far a rush gets me on this. Yeah, I don't think I can rush. It's just too dangerous still at this stage.
Can I scan on this enemy? What is optimal? Adjusting aim.
God fucking damn it.
Taken serious damage. He needs to recover.
This one's actually looking to be quite a good one, though, right? Because it's got ice boost, freeze boost, weak damage to all ice, has 2 solid nulls, only 1 weak, and it's gonna get counter. Like, this one's probably gonna be good for a long time. I'm just annoyed I do not have as much, sure, fuck it, so I know. Weak to Bless, actually, okay. Well, sure.
Excellent.
I'll do that. Shuffle time. Do we just pick up the Naga so we've picked it up? No, I want the EXP. Again, we want our characters strong enough that I can just rush them. Like, I want to be able to do lazy farming is the short answer.
Spectacular finish.
At the moment, we're still going to do focused farming.
Three targets. They won't
Weak to thing, weak to thing, weak to thing,
have time.
and weak to that. So we want Igus to cast and MC to cast.
Vegas has taken serious damage. He needs to recover.
Restore party HP.
Thank you for your support. What is optimal? This is my duty.
So just don't miss. Oh sweet, I got a critical as well. So, you know, just easy one turn. Fucking Naruto run, man. More XP.
Mission complete. Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
No, I want to do less. Alright, go to next floor. We'll go until we get another teleporter, then we'll just go like way down.
Hope we don't run into any creeps.
Alright, go way down and just do some easy rush farming. Okay, let's go through the motions. That's a good sign.
As Ariel is effective, will do the trick. I'll show you.
Get our levels up a huge amount and then maybe do a reset of the characters. We'll take an additional persona at this point just so we can get the collection a bit further along. Because you kind of like, maybe I'm wrong with this, but the reason why you do want to pick up the shitty ones is just so you have more merge points from them, right? Because like there's some that's probably not available unless you
located. Updating data record.
unless you pick them up. We did skip an entire spot, so let's go back quickly and have a look at that. Go running so fast at the speed of sound. Yeah, there's a chest here and a fight. But yeah, like I want to be able to rush some of the fights because like we're at a stage where I feel like that's fair to want to just be able to speed this stuff up.
It have no effect.
Well, that's rough.
In this situation,
That's rough, buddy.
they won't use.
Not very effective.
What is optimal?
Punch him. Crit?
This is my duty.
No. Good damage though. Sure. Do AoE Bliss. Well, I've killed one.
Enemy eliminated. Severe damage.
Ow.
Tigus has taken heavy damage.
Oh,
Tigus has taken serious damage. He needs to recover.
some sort of counter.
Thank you for your support. Attacking. One more.
Just shoot him.
The
Okay, so they'll wait to the gun.
Good work out there.
Good on him. Wow, that's so useful. We've checked everything, so next floor. Again, we're gonna keep going until we get a portal, go back down, and then go like a floor, like an entire region to the beginning of this region, or maybe to the other one, and just level. Boring level. Oh, that's a good piece of what I want. Yes, and I caught it with that. Okay, so Mitsuru does have her 3G, which we're gonna... Yeah, we just use it, because 3G ignores.
Child's play.
Wind isn't good on this one.
So I never did gun. But it looks like mainly physical is what I want.
You'll have to try something else. What is optimal?
This is my duty.
Ice doesn't seem to have any effect.
Try Bless, but I have a feeling that it's like all of the elements are not good. Yeah. It's all just physical attack rush down. It's probably just best. That's not good. Okay. Do the 3G. If it survives this, that survives it. And then potentially get to see more than just the activation for once of the 3G. Nah, it doesn't. I swear I will never see Aegis as like
Good job, everyone.
the turn effect of her 3G. It's a myth, I swear. You know, all Aegis has now reminded me of is how badly I want to fucking pull for Firefly. Oh, you guys want to hear like some salty moments or something that might make you salty if you do play Star Rail? So I decided I'm probably not going to pull for much this patch. I kind of want to pull mainly for
Still setting up.
Firefly next patch. But I also admitted it's probably still a wise idea to pull for Robin just to get her E1, right? Oh, E0, sorry. Not even getting S1, just E0 Robin. So while doing the quest last night, there was a moment where I'm like, okay, so we're in the end game now. Funny moments are happening. Hi Robin, it's been a good little while since we caught up. Was about to talk to her and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna do a funny 10 pull because ha ha ha. And keep in mind the last 10 pull I did had Adventurine in it. End of the 10 pull. Bling. Hi Robin. So that was like a 13, 14 petty pull. On a 50-50, and I get her, and it's like, cool. I'm probably not pulling again until Firefly. The only argument I have is potentially I pull for Fushuan, and the problem is if I pull for Fushuan, I pull for her Lycone as well. If I don't pull for Fushuan, I get way more to spend on Firefly and can try and get higher like Eidolons and Lycone with her, because I do want to get her Lycone. Irregardless of how good it is or not, because I'm gonna say this now, like she's a character that I just care about, and I already have. Robin was the only argumentatively probably should have gone for this one. Fushuan's the only other one as well. If I do end up folding and pulling for just E0 S1 Fushuan and get that, then there is nothing else I care about in the game. Everything from this point onwards is completely optional because of like how strong I am with everything. Because yeah, I have more than enough to make 3 forward completely distinct teams.
The strong one.
They're really good, so okay, I need to just kind of focus on physical now.
To you.
Oh, goodbye.
In this situation,
Thanks.
it is time. Persona, engage.
Oh, for God's sakes, Icus. Just don't miss. How hard is that to do? Okay, it's blocked. That's rough. Please don't just one-shot someone. Fuck me. I'd love to use your 3G, honey, but we really need to do some team healing.
Thank you for your support. What is optimal?
Okay, you gonna hit this time? It is resistant to that. Okay, we need to switch you to someone that can heal and preferably also has some decent resistance to physical. I don't have such a thing. Oh well. Just gonna do some slight healing like that.
I have to do this. I appreciate it. Summoning. Palladium.
Okay.
Light doesn't seem to have any effect.
Just do a scan.
This is what we're up against.
Dark. Thank God I didn't just test Bliss. I would have about to test Bliss if I didn't scan. So in short, I just fucking hit it in the face. Ooh, nice critical.
All enemies defeated. Good work out there.
Do that to me. No, sorry. I don't know why that meme's like just stuck in my head at the moment. Do that to me. It's like, oh my god. I don't know who won that. No, okay, they got the ambush.
We have able to scan the enemy soon.
That's rough.
Tornado detected. A hit.
That's rough, buddy.
I'm still
You're weak to gun, you're weak to bliss.
Kirito's Empire.
We can't really abuse the bliss one. What are you? You're weak to, oh fuck, you were weak to ice. I don't really have the SP though, is again the weakness. I'm just gonna fucking 30 this guy in the back because I don't want to use the thing. Not Beal Summer. Pretty sure everything is weak to gun. You know, it's not wholly inaccurate. There's a level of truth to that. Especially a minigun in your hand. That's pretty good.
Yukari-chan, watch out! Your defense has fallen.
Damn, I'm getting screwed over by the Hetero Snake as well. Oh my god, really?
Your defense is low.
The hetero couple healing the hetero snake? What is this? Some modern day slander, I know.
Palladium. Just one target remaining. Nice target target. Repeat it. I guess smoked him, as they say.
Smoked him, as they say. Hell yeah. Wind boost. Ooh. No, money. The chest is there. This dude rapping while watching people kill beetles in cold blood. Yeah.
I've already scanned this one.
That's right. This is gonna be an annoying fight. Yeah. I'm gonna say this now. Because these just fucking thick buggers. Ow. Yeah, just fucking shoot it. Ow. I just don't have the SP to do much damage, huh? Ooh, critical, nice.
What is optimal? This is my cue. That was a critical hit.
Nice, nice. More criticals. Like it, like it. Oh shit, it's back up again. Just don't hit the MC. Give me panic attacks.
I have to do this. Much obliged.
Baby, baby. Like that. Don't do that. I don't really have the SP to spare for healing. No. Just fire another volley. Go to B. That one fucking beetle, man.
One enemy defeated. Now's the time.
Gonna keep dumping healing out. Oh. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Whoa. You think you can hit me? Hey, I didn't give you permission. Alright. Yep. I love turning my characters into nuclear warheads. I swear there is actually no, like, other part to her ultimate ability. I refuse to accept that because I've never seen it. It's like, do massive damage, then have like 3 turns of a effect. It's like, okay, but like, don't die initially and then I might see that. Oh, hell yeah, a black quartz. Down this way. And then this way.
Found the stairs.
You found the stairs, huh? And I found the stairs. Fuck you. This character's stealing my thunder. How dare they?
Powerful enemy spotted. Please be careful.
Oh, this is gonna be oh, that's worse. Oh, that's genuinely just the worst case scenario.
We've been ambushed.
Please don't hit the MC. Okay, based on that, I'm screwed. Resistant to slash. It's not a good sign. No, heal yourself. You're more important. Play Monster Sanctuary. I said before I'm probably not going to play that game. It's a consideration, but it's not very high. I don't like platformery games with elements.
Much obliged.
And plus, the next few games that I'm going to be playing are already kind of queued up.
Show you my power.
Try this out. See if a strike happens. Yeah, no, I think it's just resistant to physicals.
Severe damage. You're hurt. Do you have any healing?
There's no chance this is like anything but null to ice, right?
No. Vegas has taken
Thought so.
serious damage. He needs to recover.
Let's try this out. This is the only one I can think of off the top of my head that's gonna have a good shot. That's not a good sign, huh?
Now's the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this because there's two characters getting healed
Thank you very much.
effectively. Sounds good there. Oracle, yes, give me your third year. I mean, the next game that I'll end up playing after this is going to be a nightmare, and I can say that fucking certainty. Yeah, it's worth just trying the arrow ray. Well, it's not resistant.
You're trying to hit me.
Ooh, that's not good. I should be able to analyze now, right? Lightning. I do have one or two characters with lightning.
Okay, now what?
Rip to the kid who thought, who played this and thought the persona transformations were cool. What do you mean? Oh, do I even have enough SP? I need 7 SP. It's enough. I don't know if this is gonna be lethal though, because it's an elite. Oh wow, you were tanky. This is a nightmare.
Just one more. Take that.
That did way more damage than the all-out did. Well, that's rough.
Too slow.
Kirito-senpai, that was a beautiful dodge.
I have a lot of
This
revivals.
could work.
Let's toss one.
Reactivated.
Get back up, I guess.
What's what to do?
Get back up, soldier.
Here we go.
I'm willing to use a few gems here, just because it's an elite battle. This has a lot of EXP potential. No healing needed, so just attack.
Summoning. Palladium.
Ow. There we go.
No shadows detected.
Got there. Only took a while. Oh, level 29. Not bad.
Leader, don't overdo it.
Don't overdo it, huh? Well, you know, you do have a point. However, at that same time, no.
Treasure chest identified.
There it is. Thanks for the gem demands. Oh god, a second elite. Well,
The
it's an
enemy.
only go slightly better at least already to begin with. 2013 Malith would have destroyed this anime. Probably.
What's my next move?
I've already scanned this one.
Okay. Oh, she's basically useless in this fight, I'll be honest. But a critical, on the other hand, is pretty nice.
I'll slice you to pieces.
What was 2013 Malith doing?
How's everyone feeling?
Average response time over 7 messages. Well, you know, I am, 1, playing a game, 2, there is a thing called delay. Because surprisingly enough, you're on a different continent than I, so internet is not instantaneous. The fact that it is at that speed should be an incredible feat of low, but you know, let's not look at it that way, because that's how it is nowadays, right?
I appreciate it. Summoning. This is my duty.
Do you not have 27G? It's kind of about right, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna use 30G here. Poor Kirijo senpai, just not really able to do much in this fight, huh?
Damage inflicted.
I actually do have like fiber, is the fun thing, by the way. Like I do have good internet, I just don't have like incredible internet because I'm in New Zealand and we inherently have just sucky internet because we have to cable over the fucking ocean.
I'll show you my power. Persona.
I'm honestly just trying to build up her 3G. That's all I'm doing with her. What's the appeal of Persona? Because from what I'm seeing here, it's basically has turn RPG with really good UI. Honestly, yeah, that's basically it. Admittedly, I will openly state, this combat is way less interesting than Royale's was. Even when I was just pub stomping. It is strategy games. I mean, I have a soft spot for a lot of strategy games. I grew up playing a shitload of Final Fantasy I, so take that as you will. Like, that is possibly one of the few games that genuinely is probably rivals my WoW play. Quite easily, honestly. Just, yeah, Final Fantasy I. I would love to do a playthrough of all of the original Final Fantasies. Final Fantasy I was the one I played the most. I did play a bit of Final Fantasy II, though. Which is why, like, yeah, again, people talk about, like, Final Fantasy VII, and I'm just like, I have no fucking idea. I never played anything past 3. It's 1, 2, and 14 are the only Final Fantasies I've ever played. And I've kept it that way for a very long time. Not intentionally, mind you, just is what happened.
Thank you very much. It is time. This is my duty.
But it's just, yeah, I enjoy those, but I will openly admit, yeah, the combat's probably in some regards the worst elements of the Persona games, but also it's a charm in its own right. The point of the Persona games is they're a story with a fairly decent combat system. It's just this combat system is lacking in comparison to Royale's was, and that's fine. It's because there's a huge difference between the years of development and learning that they had, which is how that goes. Oh my god, you're telling me a game that released years later was better?
Let's stay focused.
Like, sorry people, this happens. This is how that works. Look, do I think like the new Pokemon games are better? Well, in some regards, yes. But also in some regards, no. I do think that they're worse for elements. It's that whole thing of, there is progress. Sometimes the progress is on this, it's sideways and not quite a very clear direction, which is what Pokemon does. Or with Persona, it's very clear each game they improve in some capacity. And Pokemon fell off in quality and gameplay after 2011. I don't agree with that.
What's next?
I personally stand by, as someone that absolutely played far too much of the first 3 gens and didn't really play any others post that. Arceus is probably still the best Pokemon game of realizing what Pokemon is always meant to be. But Heart Gold is still a very dear place in my heart. And I think the weakness of Scarlet and Violet was that it promised too much of what Arceus offered and didn't deliver. Other than that, I think it would have been fine. It's just because it's immediately getting compared to a better game, it looks worse. And then you also had Power World come out, and Power World kind of also learned from Arceus really well and very clearly, and it adapted what was good about that game and did its own stuff, and it was fun. And there's nothing wrong with a game just being fucking fun, man. I mean, I still want to play through Scarlet and Violet as one of the ones on kind of the pseudo list to play. Because we're going to be mainly playing console games moving forward.
Thermal readings.
Oh, for God's sakes, I wanted to use her 3G.
What next? Eo! Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Fuck it, use your 3G. It's not going to do jack shit, but hey.
One last touch.
Oh no, didn't manage the kill. Cool.
Good job, everyone.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, we just set the EXP here. More ramped EXP. I mean, I will also openly admit everyone's entitled to their own opinion when it comes to games like these. Like, again, not every game is made for everyone. I do try and look at things objectively, but I will also not deny that, like, again, as I said, I don't think any of the later Final Fantasy games are bad. I just don't like them as much as the originals. And that's a personal statement. I'm not saying that they're worse. Objectively, they're better. Right? Alright, which is a team of like 30 people, made a better turn-based RPG in 2 years than a giant company could have in 3 years. It's sad they couldn't have afforded marketing. Well, that's probably because they were running with 30 people and didn't allocate correctly. You want a real statement? That's genuinely the case in most game developing companies that I see, is they'll over budget for their production side and under budget for marketing and publication. Like, no offense, but that shit's more important. If people don't see your game, they're not gonna buy your game. Sorry.
The electric choke's keeping you from moving. What is optimal?
So, like, that's one of those.
It is time.
It's very clear who's at fault, and it's whoever was in charge of
At hand. Let's
organizing that.
all forward. Ammunition.
Look, I'm not saying that it doesn't suck when a smaller company doesn't do well, but I'm also not stupid enough to say that it's not normally a very clear reason why.
They are finished.
Like, the big weakness I have with my game at the moment is I've not done bugger all marketing, but that's because I'm waiting till there is something more worthwhile to market so I can make a actual thing for it. A marketing package.
Let the battle begin. I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
And it's that motherfucker. God damn it. I do not like these beetles because I just can't kill them. I don't have the damage at this stage.
You dodged it. That's our leader. Yes.
Confuse. Okay. Maybe they don't die to the Sturgy and we get to see its turn effects. Nope. Her Thurgy is still really strong. Just hit the money. Bugger. Sad I couldn't buy the plushies. Yeah, like, again, it's there's elements with games and marketing and advertisement that I feel so many games would actually be more successful if they did the marketing. But so many indie games just... One of the biggest mistakes I see nowadays, and I will talk of one game that won via this, and then I could talk to millions that didn't. And one of the games that won, so what I'm talking about is, what I was going to say is the concept of not advertising. Right? Being an indie game, or an indie-ish game, not advertising but still winning eventually. Y'all know about the game called Among Us that nobody knew about for like 2 years, and it existed for 2 years.
It'll take a little more time.
Like, I'm not kidding, it genuinely existed for like 2 years before it even came on to notice, and then it got played, and then it became one of the most popular games of just ever.
What should I do?
And that's because it's a good game, conceptually speaking. And it's a mistake not to acknowledge that. However, it's also worthwhile to acknowledge they just didn't bother with their advertising. And then one random streamer, like a few streamers picked it up, and boom, all of a sudden it's one of the most popular games ever because marketing. And sure, don't underestimate marketing. Like, I know the moment I go for the Steam release of my game, it's all hands on deck getting work done for that. I mean, I'm actually behind on a lot of work at the moment because one of the biggest things I know I'm behind on is shorts. I actually have had a short for last night, but it just it didn't finish uploading in time, so I couldn't publish it, and I don't have enough shorts for the rest of the week at this stage.
It'll take a little more time.
There's 600 hours in Monsang, and storage about 10 hours. The speed run, you can do 100% 50. However, the in-game hard mode, speed run timers, and have none, even have a Nuzlocke randomizer. See, now that's cool.
Still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
I get one cast off. That's rough. Got a crit though.
Shall I take charge? Let's change tack.
We know that this is going to do weak.
Only 2 targets remain. Target destroyed. That's it. I show you my power. Palladium. That's the last one. Target destroyed.
There we go. But like, again, there's some people that resonate with a game, some people that don't. That's also to acknowledge, right? That's what I was saying earlier. Some games are for some people and some aren't. I openly acknowledge I'm definitely orientated towards strategy games and grindier games than normal. I mean, I play Warframe, I play World of Warcraft. Well, I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft. Yeah. The problem is nobody trying 90%, try 90% of them. Well, okay. I'm gonna pose a question to you. Do you have infinite money? And do you have infinite time? It's nothing to do with, oh, 90% of people don't try them. It's 90% of people that, or the people that you're saying aren't trying it, either don't have the money to or don't have the time to. That's how it is sometimes. Like, it's realistically, I am in a privileged position because I used to work a lot more, right? I used to work easily 5-6 days a week, sometimes more. And it was rough. I would come home, I would play Warframe, and I would spend a shitload of money in that game. And that's the only game I played. Not because I thought other games were bad, it's because I liked playing that game and I didn't have time to play other games. So it's a difficult one with that because you got elements of all sorts that get involved when it comes to talking about whether people can play games or not.
A staircase. Shall we ascend?
I don't need a lecture. Well, I'm gonna be honest, right? That's one of my defining traits.
Powerful enemy spotted. Please
Okay, I'm gonna have to drop some SP things here. I'm also trying to do my best to actually stay engaged with this game, so you know. This grinding is definitely not exactly the most interesting. But it's, again, it's the difficulties of all this stuff. I speak primarily on a lot of this, and so heavily because I have played, sorry, I'm working with game developers at the moment. Right, and what I learned from a lot of them is just, yeah, it's really fucking hard to get all that sort of stuff. I get mad at people who fork over thousands of unknown currency on mobile games, 60 bucks for buggy AAA titles, and then don't do 5 seconds of research and can play mod games of Doom. Okay, those people I can explain. Those people are still, they don't have much time. And almost all the info they get is from social media or YouTube. And then they just latch up onto an idea that they see. So again, I put forward the fact that, well, in that argument, is it still not kind of, in a sense, on the developers for not advertising better to reaching those people? Star Rail, for example, is a game done by a company that has an absurd amount of money and they've advertised really fucking well. Now you might go, well, that's because they've got an absurd amount of money. Yeah, that's how it is. The richer your company, the better you can advertise. The better you can advertise, the more players you're going to get. And at the end of the day, that's what I came back to my point of advertising matters more than the game nowadays. It's one of the worst parts about modern day stuff. But I'm also going to say, you know why mobile games are the big thing? It's because that's where the market is. Did you know the majority of the game market is in mobile games or hybrid platform games? And that's primarily because of Asia and, yeah, pretty much Asia, which is where a lot of those games are played. So, again, it's a very difficult argument to go with of... It's fair to be upset that that happens, but it's also not fair to fail to acknowledge that it's just because that's how a lot of things are handled and there is no clear solution. So what's the point in getting really upset over those people? Like, it's annoying. I mean, I talked about this one of the just chatting streams, right, is the issue with how there is a lot of consumers that will go like, oh, well, we don't care about the product, and then developers get upset about that. Asmongold was the big thing for this, right, is they don't care. Like he mentioned, it's like, we don't care if it's made with AI or not, we just care about a good game. And a lot of artists and stuff like that got really upset by that, and it's like, well, no, it's true. Consumers don't care. They care about the product that they get. There is some moral arguments, and that it was shown with Blizzard, for example, is like how many people ditched that when a lot of allegations came out about them and so many problems. But nonetheless, people kept playing. They still were making money. Still kind of are. So... yeah, it's a really rough argument when you try and like kind of point at anything in particular for them.
I'm still setting up, but it'll take a little more time.
Damn. Separate the art from the artist unless you're on Twitter. I mean, yeah. I don't know, again, it's an argument I don't think I've got any good statements for, because I'm also on the side of AI is useful, which I know immediately puts me in a category of massive, like, shunning. I've talked about this with a lecturer a few times, because so most of the lecturers have a big statement on, like, with essays and assignments to not use ChatGPT for them, right? Big no-no. Which I agree to an extent. The failure that I'm seeing with it is the failure to acknowledge it as a tool. So what I'm hearing is like, you can't use ChatGPT to write your essays. That's fine. I think that's a reasonable agreement. But what this one lecturer that I agree with talks about is it should be fine to utilize it while writing it, right? So what I mean by this is I personally have tweaked around with this a few times. I have had it try and write code for me. It is fucking awful. I have had to debug it to an extent. However, if I feed code through it and go, hey, I need an explanation of what this does, and do you see any clear errors, it is actually pretty useful for that sometimes. The suggestions it gives is a bit hazy at best, but like there was an essay I did recently that I had pretty much finished, and then I plugged it all through GBT and it gave me a review of it. So it gave me some feedback on what I had done, and I basically said, okay, I want you to pinpoint some of the elements that you've talked about here, and I want you to expand upon them and point out clear areas where I could improve. And it did, and it was really useful, and I actually managed to make the essay substantially better than I would have, with a lot less stress and effort. Does that make me bad for having used AI? No, it's because it basically was used as a peer review, which is okay to do. I want to stress that. You're allowed to do peer review. So...
I'm still setting up.
again, it's that whole, is that wrong to use? Yes, you're bad in general, fair. But like, this is my big hatred with that stuff, is it's like, it's not, like, I'm gonna be honest, right? If I wrote my entire essay with GBT, you'd fucking know. So what's the problem of me writing bits of it with GBT, not all of it? If I utilize it only as a tool to assist me, is there a problem? And that's the thing, is that I'm actually not kidding. There are some lecturers that will say yes. Even the utilization of it is a problem. Whereas, I'm gonna be honest, they say it's okay to use Grammarly, which is pretty much the same shit. As well as, like I said, they allow for peer review. So, what is the difference? It's just a better calculator. Exactly! This is the big misunderstanding that I feel like is still going on, is, so I grew up where, like, you're not allowed to use a calculator during your assignments. Straight up, like, that was how I grew up, is when you had an exam, you had working paper, and that's it. And you also had to submit your working paper. You couldn't just, like, hold on to your working paper. You had to submit that. Then, at the later ends of it, you were allowed a calculator. But only specific ones. You had to buy very particular ones. Now, I'm not even kidding, there are some schools that allow you to have your phone as the calculator. Because it is more expensive to have a kid try and buy a calculator than it is to actually, like, think. So, at what point in time is the acknowledgement going to be made? Don't just use GBT for your answers, use GBT to get to your answers. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure the rule is, I don't know if this is still the case, I owned a scientific calculator when it was $6. I mean, the calculator I owned, I think I might still own it. Don't know where it is, but the one I had, I found on the ground. Not even kidding. I never bought one. I just found it on the ground somewhere and I fucking kept that shit.
Should I scan on this enemy? I see. So this is what we're up against.
Ice.
What to do?
And what was their attack? We don't know their attack type. Okay.
I'll go with.
So, yeah, it is an ongoing issue in my eyes, where there's just things that need to be acknowledged with it. Into their computers and type, without telling me the answers, give me the method to solving X. Well, no, again, that's my point, is that is not where it would be used. Right? I do not think it has a place in maths, but I think it has a place in essay writing. I do think it's a useful tool to basically have an individualized peer reviewer. And I think that if that is developed further, then things will be done correctly for it. Like that's what needs to be done. How do I download Grammarly?
I'll show you.
God. But like that's, yeah, it's my
Great work as always, Kirito-senpai.
my wonder on that stuff is just why. Good lord, I'm getting fucking ruined.
Do something. The enemy's striking fear into you. Someone might run. Eo! I appreciate it.
I will not deny though, and again I stand by my statement of there is an element of acknowledgement that needs to be made that yeah, you should not be should not go into ChatGPT and go, here is my topic, this is like the baseline points I want to make, write me an essay of this many words. That I think is unacceptable.
This one.
But I'm also gonna stress that like there is more than enough ways to check that. So let's see, 1 to 4 hits. Yeah, fuck it, 1 to 4 hits.
Adjusting aim. Nice, I guess that hit their vitals.
Oh, I guess is a thing.
Your fear will pass in time. Just stay strong.
You'll pay for that.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
Chap TG TPG. What? Okay.
As Kirito as expected. One enemy down.
That's alright.
Shall I take charge? You can count on me. Take point.
I'm gonna do this so I can 3G now.
Ready to engage. Okia activated.
But I want to also. I feel like Mogwai's snowball hitting me, hitting an orca with legs. What?
How's everyone feeling?
What? Feel like a Mogwai's snowball hitting an orca with legs.
Thank you very much.
Don't know if I fully understand that statement. It's a reference, I see. Well, as proven just then, I clearly do not understand the reference.
Damage inflicted. No! Can anyone help?
Here we go.
Okay.
I'll get him this time.
This will do the trick.
Just keep going with their weakness breaks.
Go for it. Professor Leia.
Kirito-senpai knocked one enemy down.
I actually want to switch to you so I can get some healing done.
In this situation.
Get more healing.
Appreciate it.
Please don't one-shot her again.
Nice reflexes, Kirito-chan. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Good lord. Playing a game, just wandering into an area of level 18 enemies. Level 12, the max level is 20.
The operation
Juicy.
was a success. No shadows detected.
Wow, that's a bit of EXP. Now up to 12 personas can be held in position at once. Okay, cool. I increased my position amount. And we got counter out of that. And we've also got heal. God damn, this actually seems like a good persona.
This I can
Windbreak. I honestly think it's probably better than that, but it's not incredibly great.
Good. This will make me more effective in battle.
Spirit Drain. Drain some SP from one foe, restoring the user's SP. Cool.
My persona has gained a new power.
Cruel Attack. Deals medium pierce damage to one foe, more damage to down foes. Okay. Mixed feelings on how useful that one is. I remember that in Persona 5 and just didn't feel that useful. Let's keep exploring.
Yes.
Where'd you learn about them? I have a daily academic regime. Just like the other day, Junpei-san taught me how to write haikus. Oh my Tartarus, dark decrepit Tartarus, why are you so tall? I'm not gonna bother counting that one.
I have to get stronger too. I have to be a better support for the team.
Power and Sense 2. Okay. Alright, what do we get out of the chest? Normally these chests are really, really good, so... Floaty sandals.
Hey!
Don't equip for now. We want to see what they are before I equip them. Okay, gonna use the teleporter. Why are you shooting yourself? Why are you shooting yourself? Yeah. It would be like that. So we'll go to the bottom floor for a moment while I collect my thoughts. Ooh, apparently I've done something.
Good day.
Hello Liz, what do you want from me? What have I achieved?
Here are my requests.
Defeat a total of 800
Wonderful.
shadows. Nice. Got a Soma. Okay.
Very well then.
Alright, what was that new piece of equipment? Physical evasion low versus the plus 50 HP. It's 5 more defense. Nah, not on you. Probably on you because that is a 12 defense increase. And I have to remember Iagus has very unique gear. So if it's not for Iagus, it's probably, yeah, she's probably can't equip it. Not specifically for her, mind you. It's just the plus 50 health has been so useful. What's your opinion on onion farming? What? I don't know what opinion I'm meant to have. Is there an opinion what is it? Do I pop into a lower level and just use it to like push forward with rush. I'm gonna get so bored if I do that. But if I go higher, I don't know if I'm strong enough. We'll push further, at higher, so we can try and find 2 people. I expect this to not go well, but
in my head, but it's a lot harder to pull off in practice.
yeah, I can see that. Oh, gosh. Today's gonna be interesting. I probably should go. Because I gotta do some cleaning because we've got a house inspection tomorrow. Hello, lion tiger thing. Yeah, we're going to a lower level, I think. I think we need to go to a lower level. Because we're just not strong enough to deal with like normal enemies at this point. If every fight is going to be rough and a struggle, let's just go to where it's not going to be rough and a struggle.
No shadows detected.
The problem is I can't leave easily here now. I need to find a portal. Even if it's a one-way transporter, I think I take it. So I can just go to low levels and farm up. Because it's just not great feeling so, I guess, yeah, just weak at the moment. I just feel that my tanking is inadequate, not even my damage, it's just my tanking.
We've caught them by surprise. It's our chance to go first. 2 enemies. You can take them.
I'll show no mercy.
Because yeah, my damage seems perfectly adequate.
Now, it's time for a full assault. Like fish in a barrel.
Like fish in a barrel.
Executing.
Because we just want EXP at this point, man. It's just EXP. Alright, gotta try and find a fucking transporter somewhere then. Fun times. Or if we find a person, that will work as well. Because we gotta save them anyway. Speaking of, okay. Hello, random human being. You're not supposed to be here. Let me take you home. I know there's another one somewhere, but like we'll use this to go back to the base area so we can teleport from there. Oh. Oh. Bloody hell. Yawn. Sleepy. To be fair, I feel like I have a right to be sleepy. I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night. And I wholeheartedly accept that it is by my own fault of fucking playing Star Row and forcefully pushing through the quest. Dude, I love that quest. That was fun. It did have some moments that dragged on. I will openly admit to that. It had its issues, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. So at about these levels, I should be able to just leave the fights as rush. Which is what I want. I just want to be able to rush the fights so I can not waste so many resources on them. Because that's what's just been happening. I'm using so much SP that progress becomes more and more difficult.
To go first. 2 enemies. Just 1 target remaining.
Yeah, see, this feels way more doable in terms of tanking. And I can also use Yukari as healing for the team if I must. Someone to scout ahead? Probably. Does mean I get like a bunch of shite. Who wants to go ahead? God. You know what's a problem? I believe I've got like 2 assignments due next week and I can't even fucking remember. I've not worked on like either. So I need to just start smashing out work towards that. One of them I think is really simple, but I can't remember it. The other one's not so simple and I did start working on it. So this is why, like I say, my days are getting really annoying because it's just gotta go get groceries, gotta get cleaning done, gotta get uni work done, and then gotta get stream stuff done because like I gotta get some editing done. I really do need to do a bunch of editing. I'm far too behind on my editing at this point to feasibly ignore it.
We'll be able to scan the enemy soon. The leader took one out.
Oh.
Poison detected. That about does it.
Yo, how the fuck can a android get poisoned? Real question. Fuck it, obtain money.
We have seized victory. Let us proceed. Hey there.
Well, thank you all. Yeah, I'm just feeling so tired at the moment, hey.
We're doing well. Let's keep up the pace. Careful. The enemy's nearby.
Oh.
We have to go.
I knew this was also going to happen with doing Tartarus runs. Tartarus runs are just so good for like me not being interested in wanting to fall asleep. Could you fucking stop? Well, I guess I gotta do some healing after this fight.
There's a shadow.
There we go.
Remember, you can stop if things look bad.
You can stop if things are bad. Wow, really?
Well executed. Her leader took one out. You think you can hit me? You dodged the attack. Nice. Here we go. That was amazing. Like fish in a
Dude, I'm so sorry. I'm genuinely just struggling. I knew this was a bad idea. Oh well. Hoisted by my own petard.
Perfect coordination.
It's because I don't want to do the fucking big stuff yet. The
Just what we hoped for.
current lunar cycle. Because I want to do that when I'm like a bit more focused and ready,
So this
which
is where the stair-
I guess is next week. It's gonna have to be. Can't put it off for too much longer.
We're doing well. Let's keep up the pace. Yamagishi is a significant boon to our team. Information is essential while exploring.
Indeed.
Remember, you can stop if things look bad. That's the last one. Target destroyed. That's it. I guess.
All right,
Gotta get a
let's move on.
distraction.
Good work out there.
Okay, there's a fight over here.
Enemy spotted.
Get that fight done. Again, just I want to engage in as many fights as possible so we can get
Enemies remaining. Well executed.
as much EXP as possible. Even though it's little pittance EXP. This is when I would say, like, I think the best thing for me to do is genuinely do this, but like do this off camera. And do it like over and over again until I'm like 10, 20 more levels than I currently am.
All enemies defeated. Good work out there.
I mean, the best case scenario is I'm not even that. I'm like straight up, like I start going fighting Reapers. Because like that's the thing, is that's what we did in
Victory.
Royale, right? Is we were strong enough to just go fight Reapers a few
This is
times.
where the stairs were.
And that's where we got like a big boost of EXP from. We never felt like we were weak because of that. To be fair, we again, I want to acknowledge we did have an OP DLC persona, and that does kind of ruin the atmosphere a fair bit. And we don't have that stuff now, so I'm having to be a lot more tactical and slow and paced out better. Fucking come back here, you little shitbag.
We got every target.
Good lord, that was just frustrating.
Victory is at hand. Target destroyed. That's it. I guess.
Oh, for God's sake, stop fucking lightning me.
Careless. I guess it's down. This is bad. Yukari-chan's down. She's in trouble.
Were you trying to hit?
How much of my team is weak to lightning right now?
I'll dodge.
Fucking hell.
Enemy defeated, as they say. Great, Yukari-chan.
Down but not out, as they say.
Unexpected outcomes. You've been knocked down.
Oh, could you fucking stop? Listen here, you little shit.
Hardly worth our time.
hardly worth our time. I know, that's kind of the point. To be fair, the amount of EXP I'm getting right now, not actually that much smaller than the EXP I was getting way higher up. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call it here because I'm about to fall asleep and I've got too much on my mind. It's another early end. I said I was gonna try and make up for it today, but I also acknowledged that there might be a problem with the fact that I was just gonna do Tartarus runs. This is not good for the channel to be having these shorter streams. It actually really fucks them over because I'm getting less watch hours. But what can I do? I have been applying for jobs and such to try and relieve economic stress and move away from study for a bit, because I think study has burnt me out more than I'd like to admit. I still kind of enjoy it. I still think there's a lot of value to it, but I'm also just struggling with seeing that at some moments, and that's not a good sign. So I'm gonna call it here today, just because I'm just really not in a good state. So with that being the case, thank you so much for watching. You're awesome. Stay awesome, and I hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye bye.